Hello, everybody, and welcome. The Trump's administration's dangerous escalation of aggression against Portland protesters. Now, it's a damn shame these protesters just can't go out and burn down a good building no more without the feds interrupting. So everybody's all up in arms about Trump being in there because he done told you, get it handled or I'm coming in there. Well, guess what? He's in there. And he's doing mean stuff to our peaceful protesters. Okay, first of all, they're not peaceful. They're violent and they're destructive. So it needs to be stopped, and he came in to stop it. So I don't want this to be a repeat of my last video, but it's probably going to be, so bear with me. But I was reporting on a guy that got shot in the head. I didn't have much info on that. But when you think protesters shot in the head, don't you think lead bullet? That's what I thought. But it wasn't that. It was a impact munition, which basically struck him in the face, and it did cause a skull fracture, and he was hospitalized and released. So they're also using tear gas, so they're using non-lethal rounds, and these things really do hurt because they're shot with a 12-gauge shotgun, and they leave a nasty mark, bleeding, big time bruising, and sometimes death. So they use rubber bullets, which they've supposedly phased those out, but I don't know about that. I'm reading an article that said they phased out rubber bullets and they've moved over to the beanbag round. Let me tell you something about how the beanbag round works. Even though it is a 12-gauge round, has a beanbag inside of it, as you can see here, it still can severely injure or kill in a wide variety of ways. They have caused around 1 death a year since their introduction to the U.S., so they can kill you. A round can hit the chest, break the ribs, and send the broken ribs into the heart. A shot to the head can break the nose, crush the larynx, or break the neck or skull of the subject. This is why many officers are taught to aim for the extremities. So they want to aim at your arms and legs, which they don't do because they aim for the big picture. They don't really have time to focus in on something small. And sometimes it probably just goes wild. So a strike in the abdominal area can cause internal bleeding. A strike in the solar plexus, which can interrupt breathing and heartbeat. But such a hit is generally safer than most other areas, as well as presenting a larger target than an extremity. Fatalities are occasionally the result of mistaking other shotgun rounds for beanbags. So somebody accidentally loads a freaking slug in there, or some buckshot instead of a beanbag. Oops, that's going to have to be a my bad. Okay, so anyway, everybody's pissed off about Trump being there. There's another article out talking about how Homeland Security's there and they're looking into Trump and his officers on how their tactics are kind of against constitutional procedures. So it's kind of getting shit done. So if you don't want your ass burning from a beanbag round, you might want to just leave the area. This thing's going to stink, so you don't want to go running crying home to mama. Might be a little bit embarrassing for you. You're a big badass protester. Now you're all crying in mama's arms at the house. So I wouldn't want to see that either. So just disperse. Go home. Quit fighting with the government. Okay? It's going to get you hurt. And you've done burned enough, destroyed enough. I think it's time for everybody to stop. Okay? So that's going to be enough for today. I would appreciate it if you would leave a like and subscribe. Otherwise, take care.